Welcome everybody to the lead up to the 2018 Queensland State Championships NABBA WFF Bodybuilding, Sports and Bikini Model Show with Pete The Surfaroo.
Special occasion here. Very busy organising this big event here, the bodybuilding competition, 1 week away. We've got Mandy here.
Hello.
How are you? And of course, Mr. Oscar. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Now, Oscar, background from Russia?
Yes, from Russia. Originally Latvia.
Latvia?
Yeah.
Cool. And of course, Mandy, you've been a regular here on the Gold Coast?
Melbourne originally,
Melbourne.
And Poland before that.
Wow.
Been here a few years.
So the European blood is pumping. Austrian, Russian, Poland, we're all combined here, looking big. Now listen, tell us a bit about this big competition coming up in a week and of course what we're doing here today.
So today we get some athletes there in our team, which is called Alpha Flex International. And this is a posing workshop which is held so we can meet the judging criteria perfect when the athletes are on the stage. The competition is on the 30th of September, held in our Southport RSL, and it's the NABBA WFF Queensland State Championships, which is a qualifier for the Mr. and Mrs. Australia titles in Victoria. Yep.
Sounds good. Now, Mandy, you've been a very busy lady. Now, not only do you train to keep this great physique, you manage the event, and of course you get people to actually come in and practice posing routines to get them guided through, because it is a bit more professional nowadays than it used to be back years ago, where you just knock up your own routine, choreograph it, just whack some music on and away we go.
It is a little bit more in-depth nowadays. There's a lot more competition out there for a start. All the girls need to be on point with their posing, and that changes as they go through their prep and their bodies change and develop as well. So we kind of take them from start to finish through that and help them with their routine, help them with their stage presence. We also have Manny Butler, who does our bikinis and our trunks for the boys as well, and the tanning. So yeah, it's all part of the big package, and we're just here today to help everyone get through that.
Now, the winners of this comp at the Southport RSL on Sunday next week, where do they go to next?
The winners have the opportunity to go to Melbourne for the Australian titles, win Mr. or Miss Australia, and from there they can qualify to go to the World Championships, which is in America.
Wow, that's big stuff. Now, Oscar, for any upcoming bodybuilders that are quite keen on getting into it, what's the first move they should make to come to the gym and get into looking like you, man?
Start to lift the weight. That will be the first move. And being conscious about the body.
Yes.
And setting realistic goals and actually working towards to achieve them. So that will be the main thing that needs to be happening.
Do you recommend that people coming into the industry that just don't know anything about it to actually just come and join a gym, or should they actually get a personal trainer?
They probably should get a coach who has a bit more in-depth knowledge than a personal trainer, and preferably someone within the industry who has competed before, who has a bit of background on the requirements, the criteria for the event as well. And obviously, yes, join a gym, be in a Song Capri.
Sounds good, guys. Okay, let's go meet some more contestants out there. Yeah. Woo. Welcome back to Pete The Surfaroo, guys, and we're here with Mandy. Mandy, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Peter.
It's going off. We're here at the prelims. We're just a lead up, a week away from the big competition here on the Gold Coast.
Yep.
Now, tell me about your part in this big bodybuilding event.
Okay, so I'm pretty much supply bikinis and trunks to competitors. I also help them out backstage, get their tan on, prep them up for the big step up on stage.
In the old days, you used to have to make your own stuff, but nowadays we've got people that actually make the outfits, make you look good, prep you, get the colour right, get the look right, even choreography for the routines nowadays.
Absolutely.
Everything counts when you're on stage.
It's all about stage presence.
Okay, we're here with one of the competitors. Lockie, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. How about you?
Good. So you hail from the Gold Coast?
Yeah, I've been here for about almost 4 years now.
Sounds good. Now, how long have you been in the industry training to lead up for this big comp now?
This is my third comp. Sort of been in the industry working for almost 3 years, but competing for 3, going on 4 probably next year. See how we go.
Any victories, first, second, thirds?
Yeah, I got first in juniors last year, sports model. The year before that was 5th in sports model in my first comp, so Yeah, not too bad so far.
Sounds good. Now, you said junior, so how young's junior to qualify for this?
So it's under 24. So as soon as you turn 24, that's game over.
Okay. Julia, oi to the bay. How are you?
Guys.
Brazilian, of course.
Yeah.
How long have you been competing for so far?
Okay, so that's my first competition. So I decided to do this year. So I just been prepping and see how we go. But first ever.
Sounds good. Now, how many days of training to get into this like you're looking now?
Actually, I've been training 7 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Prepping for 16 weeks, roughly, 16, 18 weeks.
Lots of dieting as well?
Yes, diet has been good. A part of trying to stay away from the chocolates and everything. But yeah, diet has been pretty good.
And your category, which category are you going in?
So I'm going for bikini model.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I decided to go for my first one and see how we go.
And naturally wearing Brazilian bikinis?
Hey?
Brazilian bikinis?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. That's what I'm wearing today. Brazilian bikini.
Looks good. We'll see you up on stage. Good luck out there. All the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Another competitor, Mr. Arthur. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Really good. All the way from Brazil.
That's it.
How's it here in Australia?
Oh, it's amazing. I love living here. It's awesome.
And is this your first competition?
No, it's actually my second one. Yeah, I did my first one in June this year, so a few months ago.
Sounds good. Now listen, over in Brazil, is bodybuilding very big?
It is very big, and I'm not used to do it, like it's my second time, so I just got into it in Australia. But in Brazil, it's very popular, yeah.
And what category are you going in the bodybuilding?
And sports model.
Sports model.
Yeah.
Good luck, mate. All the best.
Cheers.
Here with Francesca. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Really good. You've been actually training with Oscar. How's the training been for the big lead up 1 week away from the big bodybuilding competition?
I nearly lost it yesterday.
Explain, how did you nearly lose it? Lots of pressure?
No, it's not that. I felt like I couldn't do it, but we got through. Yeah.
Now this is the bikini division you're going in?
Bikini, yes. Yeah.
And you're looking really good. Now,
thank you.
age doesn't really count because I did one a while ago and there was a lady in it, she was 70 years old and she went in the bikini. So should we say how old you are going in this competition?
56.
You're kidding. 56. Now that's devoted, hard training by Oscar. Listen, you've got a really good chance. I love the bod. Looks good.
Thank
I
you.
know you're psyched for it. Good luck
you.
out in the big competition. All the
Thank
best.
you.
Okay, we're here on Fitness on Capri with Jason and Anita. Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Now, the big change of the gym, mate. Looking good.
Yeah, so we purchased in March this year and we're renovating and getting some new gear in and working closely with Oscar and Mandy on bringing some new clients in and just trying to provide a modern gym with a contemporary style.
Now, we're bringing in all these contestants for the NABBA WFF Queensland State Championships.
Very exciting.
Going off. Got lots of great competitors out there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's really exciting for our gym, having these people come in regularly and come and train, and having Oscar and Mandy here. Yeah.
So we're going up a notch with this gym now, mate. We're getting all these great bodies, but not only great bodies, but we're getting people that would like to look fit, get fit. Australia is overweight, so we need to get them in this gym and training.
Certainly do, and Isle of Capri, where we're located at the Capri on Viaroma shopping centre, is an awesome location. The big issue here is the temptation of the great food in the shopping centre, but I think if we all train hard in Fitness on Capri, we'll solve the problems of the world.
Sounds great. Now we've got Oscar and of course Mandy here to guide them in the right direction, guys. So if you do come, this is the place to be. Let's go out and meet some more of these contestants. We're here with Christina. Hello, how are you?
Hi, good. Thanks. How are you?
Looking really good. And Jimmy, the man, how are you?
Good, brother. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Now, tell me a bit about the background first, mate. I can see there's big biceps and triceps, so it must be from the islands there somewhere, mate, because we don't see that much around here in Australia, so there's got to be a big background.
Basically, I swim back home and I lift like 50 coconuts at once. And then, bicep, tricep curl of coconuts, yeah.
I thought it was the Coomera man.
Oh, yeah, maybe. No. I don't know, I just love training, and arms is where I started, arms and abs, and then from there I realised I need to build legs and so
away we go.
Yeah, that's it, brother.
Now over to Christina. Now this body, lots of hard work. How long have you been training to get this body?
Well, probably around 5-6 years, and last 4 years I've been training with Oscar and Mandy, and I've been competing for maybe 3.5 years, something like that.
I can notice a bit of an accent there. It's very international, this competition. Is it Estonian?
It is. Well, probably accent Russian, but yeah, my background is Estonian. So yeah, it's a little bit of both, and yeah, there is quite a few countries involved.
Yes, and of course your category.
I'm doing sports modelling and fitness.
So that's one up from the bikinis.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, good luck, guys. The most important part of the night, the judging. Oscar, we've got quite a few judges coming and some real big celebrities.
Yes, we have a lot of professional bodybuilders and models to judge, and he is one of our professional judges, Mark the Chopper Reed. I think all Australian bodybuilding world knows it.
Mark, it's been a while since we've spoken. Last time we did a big story on you, just leading up to the Worlds, which you won. Congratulations again, mate, on that one.
2014.
Yes, it's been quite a while. Now, you're pumping up to go for the big universe, hopefully.
Yeah, well, that's my plan next year. But to be honest, this year, I had a 6 months layoff. In 25 years, I've never really had more than 2 weeks off.
Wow.
But this year, I've only trained 2 weeks, so I'm just starting back this week. So I still want to win that universe, and so I'll be back. That's for sure.
Now, the real important part for all those contestants out there, Mark, what are we looking for in the different categories, just basically for the bikinis right up to the big boys and girls?
Okay, well, I mean, basically, just for the basic, the normal sort of competitors, is who's got the best sort of symmetry, who's in the best shape, whose lines flow the best and that sort of thing.
Only at it for about a year now. Silvana, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Really good. I like the smile on your face. Shows you what fitness does changes your personality, everything. Now, Silvana, tell me your background. It sounds European as well?
Yes, it is. I'm Middle Eastern. Both my parents are from Lebanon. They migrated to Sydney, Australia back in 1968. I'm born and bred Sydney-sider, and I've only been up here for a year and a half on the Gold Coast, and I haven't looked back.
Wow. Now, just in a quick glimpse back to what you used to do in Sydney compared to what you're doing now.
I used to be in corporate sales. I worked for a logistics company, and I was a boxing coach for 10 years at Costa Zoo.
That is amazing, because I did an interview with Costa Zoo. He's so down to earth, and now his upcoming son in the fights, he's winning all those fights.
Yes, he is. He's doing really well. He's coming up the ranks.
Now, you've changed from boxing to figure. So how are you finding it, the transition, and how long have you sort of been doing this for the prep for this big comp coming up next week?
I've been prepping for the last year. I've been doing back-to-back comps. I've just come back from internationals, which were done in July. Singapore.
Yep.
I placed second in figure performance.
Wow, that is great. Now, this is going to be a big one. Lots of people from all over Australia, even overseas, going in this one on Sunday. How are you? Very confident, looking really cut and lean. So how do you think you do up there on the stage?
I'm just going to give it all my best. I always give it 100% on stage. It's not about winning, it's about going there, having fun. I don't put too much pressure on myself with comps.
Pete The Surfaroo, yeah.
Woo.
Coming soon, don't miss the exclusive behind the scenes and in front with Pete The Surfaroo at the 2018 Queensland State Championships NABBA WFF Bodybuilding, Sports and Bikini Model Show. Coming soon.